The ultimate goal of regenerative medicine looks something like this. A severe physical injury occurs, and instead of forming a permanent scar, human cells divide and reassemble to regrow the lost limb. No loss of function, no trace of the original trauma. While this remains an aspiration for humans, it is a daily reality for the Mexican axolotl. This amphibian routinely regrows amputated limbs, severed spinal cords, and even missing sections of its own brain. Yet this restorative power belongs to an animal that is biologically stunted. Physically, the axolotl lives its entire lifespan as an aquatic infant, retaining the feathery external gills and underdeveloped features of a larval stage. Biologists call this phenomenon neoteny. It is an evolutionary strategy where an organism avoids metamorphosis and remains in its juvenile form indefinitely. This presents a fascinating contradiction. The creature with the most advanced healing capabilities on Earth accesses that power by remaining in its most vulnerable, undeveloped state. A typical amphibian, like a frog or a tiger salamander, starts life in the water. As it matures, a surge of hormones triggers metamorphosis, causing it to lose its gills, develop lungs, and transition to living on land. The axolotl skips this transition. It naturally lacks the thyroid-stimulating hormone, or TSH, required to flip the biological switch for metamorphosis. Laboratory records confirm that metamorphic failure is caused by this lack of TSH. While scientists can artificially force an axolotl to grow up using iodine or hormone injections, the process is extremely traumatic. These records also show that forced metamorphosis drastically shortens the animal's lifespan. Because there is a strong genetic basis for neoteny, their bodies are optimized specifically for this permanent larval stage. This state of permanent infancy is a highly specialized, hardwired strategy that allows the species to thrive in its unique aquatic environment. To understand the advantages of this juvenile state, we have to look at the cellular activity immediately following a severe physical injury. When humans are injured, our immune system triggers heavy inflammation to rapidly lay down fibrous scar tissue. The axolotl prevents this by regulating its macrophage levels, white blood cells that manage immune responses, to suppress inflammation and stop scarring before it starts. Without a scar to block the process, the axolotl forms a blastema. This is a mass of cells at the wound site that revert to a flexible, stem cell-like state, ready to be reprogrammed for growth. Guided by signals from the nervous system, the blastema acts as a biological map. It divides and extends outward, accurately recreating the complex bone, muscle, and vascular networks, exactly as they existed before the trauma. The axolotl doesn't just repair damage, it executes a pristine biological reset, reverting tissue to its original embryonic state. Coordinating this cellular reset requires an immense amount of localized data, all of which is stored within the axolotl's genome. The scale of this code is staggering. While the human genome contains about 3 billion base pairs, the axolotl genome is roughly 10 times that size, totaling 32 billion base pairs. Much of this consists of repetitive sequences, but mapping the entire strand has revealed specific genetic pathways responsible for tissue formation and limb regrowth. Navigating this massive biological library allows researchers to identify the specific circuits that could one day trigger similar regenerative responses in human tissue. Despite its biological resilience in the lab, the axolotl is extremely vulnerable in the wild. It is native to only one place, a specific system of interconnected high-altitude wetlands in Mexico. Tracing back to the height of the Aztec Empire, these animals were a central part of the historical wetland system of Lake Xochimilco. Today, those wetlands are disappearing. They have been drained, polluted, and surrounded by the rapid urban sprawl of modern Mexico City. Due to this habitat loss and the introduction of invasive species, the wild population has plummeted from thousands of individuals to fewer than 30 per square kilometer. This creates a tragic irony. A species capable of regenerating its own heart and brain is powerless against the destruction of its ecological home. Because of its medical potential, the axolotl is now at the center of an urgent global scientific effort to understand the mechanics of healing. Scientists are now using harmless viral vectors to safely study the genes within the axolotl's nervous system and track how they facilitate the regrowth of complex tissue. These breakthroughs provide a roadmap for developing gene therapies aimed at restoring function, movement, and sensation in humans suffering from severe traumatic injuries. The survival of this species is a vital prerequisite for the future of regenerative medicine. By studying the animal that refuses to grow up, we are learning the biological language of perfect healing.